Hey, we in the building. Let's see who's coming in here before I start it off. We're gonna review this BMF season 3, episode 1. I don't think it's as great as niggas is acting like, man. I'm just gonna say it exactly how I feel, man. I'm not a glazer. I am against the glaze. I am. I am against the glaze. I really am. We're gonna do a review of BMF season 3, episode 1. It is I, Nate Almighty, with that ish on. Because, of course, I'm going out tonight and I got to do some things. We're going to be reviewing this BMF season 3, episode 1. I just don't think it's as great as they're going to act like it is. I just don't think it is. I have some things to say. We're going to review it, man. We're going to start going live every week. We're going to start going live, man. Y'all going to see my face, man. Recognize this face. I am the Global Dark Skin Ambassador. We are going to be reviewing BMF season 3, man. Better than the last season. Last one was trash. Yo, bro, you saying that off of one episode? I don't know, bro. Like, I felt like BMF was decent. My thing with BMF is that before we get into this whole review, right? And if you're watching this, let me know what you think while we do this. But I think that it's always just been all right. I don't think it's ever been great. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's ever been great. I think it's all right. I think Book 2 Ghost is better. And I think Raising Kanan is the best one. And I think Force is somewhere in between it all. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over BMF season 3, episode 1. And I'm going to give my rating at the end. We're going to cover all the WTF moments. We're going to speak on what happened with every main character during this entire episode. And at the end, I'm going to give it my final rating, okay? So I see there's 2 people in here. I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but y'all going to see me regardless, man. It's 2 right now. It'll be 200 next week, all right? So first of all, let's start by talking about the theme of episode 1, okay? The theme for episode 1 was basically them showing us visually what went down in real life between Big Meech and Southwest T, which was the beginning of the division between them both, where they did work together, but they were still separated in an effect. And you still seen how Meech and T managed to have their differences, but still get the business done. Okay, so Meech gone. First off, let's talk about the fact that they got Big Meech as this like grand, like this nigga is like John Wick for some reason. Like he's like a superhero, right? They literally turned Meech into a superhero. And because Meech is a real person and he's actually alive, and because he did not go to prison for any murders, he didn't beat trial or cop out to anything that has to do with any murders or putting hits on anyone. So when I see him getting into all these extra shootouts, which may have really happened, right? He from Detroit, right? Detroit dudes, they always get into some type of action, right? But I'm thinking the whole time, like, he's literally like a superhero. Why is he a superhero this whole episode? And Southwest T is a mere mortal, just like a tender Disney. Like, what else is going on? Like, is this really how it was? I'm like, they're both still alive, right? I'm like, that's funny. Like, they got Big Meech played by his son. They got Meech in shootouts. He not getting shot. He already got shot and survived real easy, right? But he getting into more shootouts. He got into 4 shootouts in episode 1. Meech is more believable than white boy Egan from Forest that took over Chicago in a day. Well, of course, but here's the thing, right? We know that Tommy's a fictional character, so it's still entertaining. But when Big Meech and Southwest T are still alive, I'm looking at it like, damn, like what is, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you got Big Meech. They got all the dark-skinned dudes hating on Meech the entire episode. Everybody he get in conflict with, they call him red face, light skin, yellow. I'm like, what is this? And then, like I said, they got Meech. He's a superhero. He in shootouts. He dipping the whole first half of his body out the car, saving saving 50 bricks, 500, 600 bricks in a bag and all of that. It's like, yo, man, it's crazy. Highly entertaining, but it's crazy. Let's move on to another thing, right? Now let's talk about Southwest T and Markeisha, right? So they pick up where they left off the end of the season. Markeisha got shot. They didn't even show any bullet wounds on her or nothing. Like, why didn't they show us something, right? Now I'm questioning how dramatic was the situation for real. Now I'm questioning that. Now, the whole episode, I was just viewing her as like the home wrecker. But then once they got to the end and she was being questioned by the police, we're going to get to the police too. And how, you know what I'm saying, she stood on business for T. And then the fact that they still together now after he did all his time. At that point, I remember early in the episode towards the end of the episode, where she told Southwest T's first baby mother, like, yo, hey, we in love. Like, this ain't no fluke. I'm like, okay, that means something. Even though T looked like a tender, you know what I'm saying? I still respect the fact that he wanted to put the dude down that shot at them in the first place. I respect that. You know, he was like, I'm going to kill him myself, right? Plot twist. She was just shot with a BB gun. See? I mean, that didn't happen in real life, right? You get funny right now? I don't know, but I just find it like, I respect it though. I respect it. You know, like I see that this is going to be a love story. Since they already signed on for BMF season 4, y'all know that this is just going to be a main love story for Southwest T the entire time. I feel like it's going to get boring. Soon. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, T is straight tender, sipping hard. But now let's talk about the parents of Meech and Southwest T, okay? So Lucille, totally done with Charles. Totally done with Charles. I already know from the previews that Lucille is done with Charles and she's going to find another love interest. Y'all know this is going to happen. Y'all better be prepared, right? We are going to see Southwest T's character become annoying, and we're going to see Charles' character become annoying, right? Focusing on Charles now, Charles is doing unbelievably bad. Like, he's doing horrible. Like, he's a sad shell of a man. Sad shell of a man still living in the shabby house. He doing bad, horribly, terribly. You know what I'm saying? Lucille has no respect for him at all. She forcing him to sleep in the boys' room because he said he's too poor to go live somewhere else. Nigga, you better get Mabel. Go find Mabel. She was doing it for you anyway. she had dude like this. Mabel had Charles like this. He was like, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? But Charles doing bad. He not getting no chicken. He not getting no kitten. Like, he's not the man of the house no more. Lucille directly told him that to his face. To his face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad. It's terrible. And I feel sorry for him. And he's already annoying because I hate seeing weak men on screen. Like, if they're never gonna pull from it, and find strength and improve on their character, right? Like Marvin, for example, from Raising Kanan, right? If they're not gonna be that type of character, I can only deal with that for 2-3 episodes. I can only deal with that for 2-3 episodes. And we've seen Charles doing bad for 3 seasons already. 3 seasons already. I'm tired of it, man. But I guess it balances out because you got Meech being a superhero. You know, he gonna be clapping cheeks or getting into a shootout, or he gonna be making drug deals for a million kids. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta balance it out with, Charles looking bad. But let's keep going. Let me look through my notes again. LaWanda. Let's talk about LaWanda. LaWanda went crazy. And to be perfectly honest, she's smoking hot. But to be perfectly honest, though, right? She was right in how she's acting. It's just like a wise man once said, right? It's like a wise man once said when it comes to LaWanda and Southwest T. When a woman's fed up, matter how it's beautiful, it ain't nothing you can do about it. La 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 la. She was raised in Illinois. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like LaWanda's not done with Southwest T. Y'all already seen how disrespectful she was talking after what's her name again? Markeisha got shot. Y'all already seen how disrespectful she was talking about, like, I hope that itch died. Like, didn't set it to her face at the end of the episode. She's ready to shake. She's ready for fisticuffs, Merry Fistness. Like, she's ready for it, right? But this all boils down to Southwest T not handling the situation like a man. Southwest T's not handling the situation like a man. He didn't properly break up with his girl. After getting her pregnant again, right? Mentally, he's been done. Then he gets with Markeisha. Markeisha, right, is the woman of another man. He could have waited and say, yo, deal with that. Deal with that before I rock with you. He could have did that, but he didn't, which led to her almost getting her life taken away as well, and him almost getting his life taken away again. I ain't gonna lie though, yo, they was meant to be here. Southwest T and Big Meech, they was meant to be here, bro. They both almost got killed and kept going. Like, they both was meant to be here. Like, that really did happen in life. But seeing it on screen is like, plus, they got to dramatize some of the stuff. So a lot of this stuff, it could be based on real stuff, but it's probably exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I mean? But let's go on, right? Let's talk about Officer Bryant and his son. I feel for Officer Bryant. I do. But he's acting like it's Southwest T and Meech's fault that his son is locked up for murder right now. It's like, yo, my man, you ever heard of the word accountability? You got a gun that had no business being in your house, my dude. Why? Why? Then your son finds it. He had a bully. You didn't deal with it the right way. He ends up killing that bully, right? What you were supposed to do was step to that young man yourself and say, hey, listen, I'm a cop. I'm a cop. You keep messing with my son. I know how to kill you and get away with it. He should have said something like that. It's the 80s. He wouldn't have had it on recording. He'd have got away with that. That kid would have never messed with his son ever. I mean, it was the 90s, not the 80s, right? But, his son, I don't know how this is going to happen. I do feel like he'll probably get his son out, maybe, by the end of the season. I don't know what happened with this officer that is based on real life. So the whole son killed the bully thing might not even happen in real life. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. But I feel like it's a great storyline for Officer Bryant. It gives him a purpose. It gives him a purpose, right? So, and then after that, let's talk about his partner Jen, or former partner Jen, and her new partner Amberson. Okay, I am hoping they get into some girl-on-girl action. Okay, I'm hoping they get into some girl on girl action. It may end up being a situation where Jen, who's already become a corrupt cop by stealing kilos from the crime scene, she's either going to frame somebody because she wants to win, or yeah, either way, she's a corrupt cop, right? And Emerson might catch her and try to report her and end up getting killed behind it. I don't know, but something's going to happen. I'm hoping for some girl on girl action, but something's going to happen, like legally wise, drama wise, between that. We don't really know too much about Amberson, except she comes from a privileged home that she rejected. Ugh. Another show with more women who reject the patriarchy and want to strive to be who they want to be. I guess, you know what I'm saying? I prefer just watching hot chicks. You know, I'm a little bit of a chauvinist sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I prefer watching hot chicks that hold down their man, because we don't have enough of that, right? But let's keep going now. Back to Markeisha, like I said. We already know where this is going. T is moving Markeisha and the kids, or not his kids, into a big house. The question is, where's LaWanda? Does she live in a big house? What's wrong with this man? Not moving right. Not moving right whatsoever, man. I don't care if you're in love, you're not using logic. You're not using logic, man. Did he even have a son in real life? I think so. I don't even know, bro. But now, let's keep going, right? Nikki, the sister. Not much happening. She's a character who you can remove her from the show. It wouldn't really mean nothing. Like, I don't know where they're going to go with her. She's getting older now. They got to do something to make her character more dynamic. Like, I get it. Like, somebody got killed in front of you, blah, blah, blah. But her character is not really relevant. Not really relevant. Don't really care for her. Now, let's talk about some more of the new characters. Neo, who played Big Dog, I guess that's his name. And then you got 2 Chainz, who plays Stacks, okay? Neo as Big Dog. I like his character more than Stacks because he's playing somebody who's not necessarily a gangster kind of character. Maybe we'll see him do some gangster stuff, but he's just more of a more layered character than Stacks. I feel like 2 Chainz acting, at first I thought it was decent, but I think it's a little bit less than decent. I think it's a little bit less than decent, man. He got to work on his timing, but he's a rapper, you know, like he's not a thespian. So, all right, cool, whatever. But I would say at least they gave effort. I like Neo's character more. I feel like Neo is a more seasoned actor. I believe he had more active roles in the past before. But the main thing also we want to talk about Meech again is Meech is now, we're watching him begin the takeover of Atlanta. Okay, he's moving and shaking, he's shaking hands, kissing babies, he's making allies. Sidebar, I forgot the name of the dude with the locks who he was beefing with. I think that's gonna be resulted in an episode or 2 where they're just gonna agree to get money together. Why? Because at no point during this series are we gonna see Meech or Southwest T actually kill somebody. Remy Ransom, good looking, bro. I don't know how you always know people's names, but you know people's names. Right? So I like the Remy Ransom dude. He's layered. You know, also if you watch it, he's going to be able to identify with Meech. Whereas, you know, they both have brothers. One had a brother who passed, and then the other one had a brother who almost passed. They are going to come together and they're going to come to some kind of agreement. They're going to get money together, or Meech is going to agree to hire them as like muscle or something like that, and they not going to hustle on their turf, because this is a guy who he takes care of kids and all that other stuff. They not gonna screw him over. They're not gonna screw him over, man. The most positive gangster on the show. If they screw him over, like I'm done with BMF. It's forever mid. It's forever mid. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we're watching Meech at the beginning. He's making his connections. He's bringing a lot of bricks into the city, right? He's this mastermind, and they got Southwest T as just the number 2 guy. That's how they got him. That's how they got him. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically it. You know, I'm going to give my own rating system of this episode, and my rating system is going to be mid, kind of mid. And kind of mid means, you know, like it was cool. And then it's good, and then it's great or fire. I'm rating this thing kind of mid, man. Kind of mid. It's kind of mid. I wonder what the real Meech think about the show. I think he agreed with everything. I think he got more of a role than people think. But I'm rating this show, it's kind of mid. You know, like it was cool. Another reason why I want to say that is I get it, right? With Starz and these shows that they have, they introduce celebrities sometimes or like artists that we already know. We already know that Lil Baby is going to be in one of the episodes later too. And the kind of person Lil Baby appears to be, y'all know his acting gonna be trash. Y'all know his acting gonna be trash. Somebody calling me while I'm busy. Calling me, bitch. But y'all know his acting gonna be trash, right? I just feel like some of the characters, they acting was not on point. They acting was not on point. You feel me? So I think we need to see more of the acting from the best characters, like more Lucille. You could give us more Charles. Meech is getting better every season. We know that this is his first acting role. I'm surprised the Stack didn't know anything about Pitt, since Pitt was Ty Washington right hand man. Yo, Stack still look like a funny, weird character that's gonna like betray Meech in the end. At least we didn't see any sex scenes episode 1. I would have wanted to see. I mean, that's cool because they showed us some breastises and some 90s vag with the hair on the top. I didn't mind that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. But what are some of y'all thoughts on the show? While we still here as we wind this down, let me know. Let me know. It's only the first episode. I mean, yeah, but it's also the first episode of the 3rd season. The first episode of Raising Kanan, were you saying it's only the first episode? 8.5? Nah, I disagree, man. I disagree. Y'all gotta understand, let me tell y'all something, right? Right? The level of artistry and acting, right? The level of artistry and acting of Raising Kanan, which set the bar high. We talking about all the shows that we love from Starz. If that's 8.5, then what are y'all giving Raising Kanan? Season 3, episode 1. It cannot be an 8.5, yo. Like we got like we gotta glaze a little bit less. Y'all to understand, there's no justification. There's no justification for that being an 8.5. They don't have the level, they don't have the caliber actors as Raising Kanan or even Book 2 Ghost. They don't have the caliber actors. They don't have the caliber actors to even be anything more than a 6. 6.5. 8.5 is too high, man. That's good to great. No, it's not. Like it's entertaining. It's not trash. But it's not fire. It's not fire. It's not fire. It's not fire. No, it's not. No, it's not, man. No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it is not. No, it is not. No, it is not, dude. And I like the show, but let's be real. Let's be real. You got BMF, Raising Kanan, Force, and Book 2. Where you gonna put BMF at? Where you gonna put BMF at? It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Some think BMF should be on Tubi. I mean, the production quality is better than Tubi. The production quality is better than Tubi, man. It's better than a lot of stuff on Tubi. Well, we know Tubi got some hidden gems in there, though. So what you think would have been better about the episode, in your opinion? What I think would have been better, I'm somebody who really is like I am a fan of high level acting and like comedic timing or providing the right emotions for scenes and stuff like that. Like flaws in the way people act, because I watch a lot of movies and like I watch a lot of people who give reviews on movies and other actors and stuff like that. I got a different type of eye and ear for this shit. Like I haven't seen any like memorable moments of acting where I'm like, yo, that was a tremendous display of acting. BMF is better than Force and The Shy. Kind of. Force is in my opinion, Force is a little bit better. It's a little bit better. But like I haven't seen any incredible acting. Like, let's be real, right? This is what puts BMF at the bottom of all the main shows that we love from Starz. This is what put it at the bottom. What moment of incredible acting have you seen from anyone in the cast of BMF where you was watching a moment of dialogue, of huge emotional expression, right? Or a scene where an actor was angry in the scene and it was legendary, where you stopped yourself and you was like, that was incredible. You haven't seen it on that show yet. You haven't seen it. You haven't seen it. People gonna watch it though. It's still entertaining. Like I'm gonna watch every single episode. You know what I'm saying? It's not trash. But come on now. We're comparing it to the greats. You know what I'm saying? And it got renewed before the premiere, so we got to give it a chance. Of course, we're going to keep giving it a chance. Of course. I'm just saying that when you rating it, like if you put it in a tier system with S being the highest, then A, B, C, D, BMF is like C, D. BMF is like C, D. Raising Kanan is S tier, right? Right? Force is C, D tier. Book 2 is A, B tier. So I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? The original Power is S tier. That's what I'm talking about, man. BMF is Tubi television for. It's just so funny because I'm like, Big Meech might have really survived these kind of situations in real life. But they admit at the beginning that some of the stuff might happen and not all of it, right? Because for legal purposes, they got to do it. Y'all know that they added some sauce to these shits. Y'all know they did. So when I see him being the guy who reached out the bag, grabbed the money, when I see him being the person who, like, I'm not saying he's soft, but when I see him in Atlanta in the 90s, where it's very dangerous at, and he's almost totally alone, and he just leading people the first day he meet them and He punching people in the face, starting fights. Listen, Tupac did that in real life where he walked and led people to a fight. And guess what? He got put the hell down. He got put the hell down, man. Would you say that BMF is better than Tulsa King? I'm not gonna lie, I have not watched Tulsa King. I have not watched Tulsa King. I heard Tulsa King is better. I mean, not better, but I heard Tulsa King is good, right? Right. Well, what are some of y'all guys' thoughts though? What y'all think about Charles, man? Charles is doing terribly bad. Charles is doing terribly bad. Terribly bad. Like, he's doing bad. Like, yo, the stuff Charles is going through, it just makes me wonder why any man would think it's smart to get married. Why? Why do you think that'd be smart? Because if you got bread, she gonna take half. And if you ain't got bread, she gonna take everything you have. You gotta understand. Going from sleeping with your wife every day, going from sleeping with your wife every day to having to sleep in your son's room after being offered the couch is a miserable existence. It's a miserable existence. It's miserable. How are you, like, your wife turned you into a divorcee and an incel in your own house. Meanwhile, she's going to go out and smash somebody else this season. That's crazy. Charles low-key justified for cheating. Yo, low-key he is. But he made the mistake of one, getting caught, but two, not being prepared for what would happen if he got caught. You know what I'm saying? Yo, cheating is risky when you actually need the woman who you cheating on. Cheating is risky, man. So now you sleeping on Big Meat's bed after your ex-wife or your wife told you stopped being the head of the house a long time ago. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Damn, homie. They got Charles looking like a beta male. Charles is a beta male. Charles is a beta male, man. Charles is a beta male, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. They ain't never been more alphas than right now, man. And it still ain't that many. What do you think about LaWanda acting this season? LaWanda's doing good so far. You know, they ain't show no real depth, but they could take the I'm a scorned black woman thing somewhere. They could take it somewhere. BMF has too many celebs. That's a fact. That's another thing, man. Y'all gotta understand, yo. They have too many celebrities. None of these celebrities are great actors, right? So now you pulling people in because they know the celebrity is gonna be in it. But in all the reality, I don't give a damn about Lil Baby or 2 Chainz or Neo acting in a BMF show. We want great actors, right? Y'all gotta understand, man. Y'all gotta understand, right? Out of the main cast of Raising Kanan, the weakest actor is Mekhi Curtis. And Mekhi Curtis is killing it. This is one of his first roles, right? All of the actors on the main cast of Raising Kanan, including Famous, are very good at what they do. Do y'all understand how many great moments and lines Raquel had over the course of the season? Do y'all understand how great she was? And why BMF is not messing with Raising Kanan at all? This is Raising Kanan. This is BMF, bro. Let's be real, man. What y'all think about BMF season 3, episode 1? I think it's mid, bro. I think it's mid. I think it's kind of mid, bro. It's kind of mid, man. Need more seasoned actors. This is what I've been saying, bro. The Zoe Boy 18, man. This is what I've been saying, bro. Like, they need more seasoned actors. You gotta understand. I think Southwest T, for what he's doing on the show, he's doing good enough. I feel like Lucille and Charles are portrayed by the best actors on the show, but they not the main characters. And with Meats, they just got him being lit, but he's not nowhere near the best actor on the show. They killed Todd Washington and went over there and fought him. You feel me? Like, what is that? Like, what is that in the 90s? What is that, bro? Right? Then they killed Meats Mans at the end. He got a big hole in his chest. They brought him out of the trunk and just left his body right there in front of him. And they didn't do nothing. What are y'all talking about? Where was y'all sticks? Pick y'all sticks up. This is a battle zone, nigga. No over said BMF was on. No one ever said BMF was on Raising Kingdom level. No, Jeremiah, aka Canadian Plug. The reason why I'm comparing the two is because DeMarcus, and was it you or someone else, gave it an 8.5 for episode 1. And I'm like, if that's an 8.5, then what would y'all rate Raising Canaan season 3, episode 1? What do y'all grade the shows anyway against each other? Because y'all giving that rating too high. Y'all giving that rating too high. Like, that's like a 85, 90 on a test. BMF did not score that high on the test. Like, no, they didn't. No, they did not, bro. Hopefully we get Taraji P. Henson or Terrence Howard in season 4. That would be great. I think 50 can manage to get at least one of them eventually. He could get Terrence Howard. But Terrence Howard want to get paid for real, and Taraji P. Henson want to get paid. But yo, he did get Mary J. Blige back. I think Mary J. Blige, she might be getting $500,000 to $1 million an episode. They trying to give the newbies a shot at acting. That's cool. That's cool. They trying to get the newbies a shot at acting. That's cool, but they're gonna get less viewership. Less people are gonna care about that if there's not a high level of acting or a high enough level of acting overall on the show. There's newbies that are better than other newbies. But it's like, when I'm watching the scenes and this one guy who he's mid at acting, he's not that great, and then the other guy is just a little bit better than him, I'm like, where's the high level acting? Matter of fact, those of y'all that's in here right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate BMF season 3, episode 1. Rate it right now. Let's talk about it. And tell us what scene from that episode was the best scene from that episode. Tell me. They're trying to get newbies shot at. Juke and Makai newbies, and they killing it. Exactly. Juke's depth of acting is very, very incredible. Very incredible. Like the subtle, like her timing to her responses and the way where she go from having a regular face to an angry face, like the way she shows despair, like fire, bro, fire. Big Reen says BMF season 3, episode 1 was a 6.5 out of 10. See, that's the range I'll give it. That basically means, it's okay. That means it's all right. It's like a rap album, right? If the rap album is a 6.5 out of 10, it's all right. It's all right. Right, Yang Low. So yeah, when she do that, hurt stare like she want to cry. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a high level actress. High level. They got great actors on that show. It's not the same for BMF. It's not the same, bro. And what I think is, I think that for real, they have a smaller budget for BMF. They have a smaller budget. They have a smaller budget. It's probably because they use more than one location, maybe. Maybe. And also it's because they got to do book 2, which is a better show, and they got better actors on it. So that means they got to pay more money. And then they got all them other shows. They got people like Joseph Sikora on it. He got to get paid. So when they talk about the whole budget, and then y'all know on the low, they go and pay, or they paid Omari Hardwick already for some type of spinoff or something for him to pop back up. That's gonna happen, right? So it's like, I think they got a lesser budget, but visually it still looks good. People would be saying it sucks if visually it didn't look good still, right? Power Book 2 ain't better than BMF. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. For the simple fact that we ain't never gonna see Meech or Southwest T directly catch a body. I don't want to see them call shots all day and put hits on people when in real life they didn't go down for putting hits on nobody. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't care. It makes it trash. You know Tariq really gonna hit something. You know he ain't know how to fight yet. Can't gonna thrash him. Can't gonna throw him through a brick wall. But at the end of the day, he gonna shoot somebody and put him down. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, man. Y'all know that, man. Like, I could rewatch it, but I wouldn't. Well, yeah, I forgot I could press y'all joints. I forgot, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? Like, some people like the episode though. Of course. I like the episode. I just think it's mid. I think it's mid. I could like something that's mid, right? We all have loved women that were mid before. Definitely occasionally sleep with women that are mid, right? Right? Raising Canaan is borderline flawless. Famous, the weakest actor on the show. Yo, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. I think for the purpose that they hired him for, I think for the purpose that they hired him for, he's doing a good enough job, man. He's doing a good enough job, you know. For what they showing him for, it didn't require any more depth than what they showing him for. And he's solid. And he's funny. He's funny. He's the only funny character we have now. Because, you know, Marvin is more serious now. And he messing up less, right? The budget for BMF looks better this season for BMF. I think it always been the same. I think it always been the same, bro. I think it always been the same, man. Whoa, Meech and Terry were not killers. No, they wasn't killers, man. They only went down for selling drugs. That was his first offense. Oh, let me tell y'all something else that I absolutely hated, okay? The character that plays older Meech. Now, he's a way better actor than Lil Meech, right? Way better actor. But come on, man. The braids, the braids and the light skin paint, the light skin makeup, I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it, yo. I hate it, D. I'm trying to tell you, man. Who you got in the squabble, Tariq or Terry? Terry. Terry, because he grew up in the hood. And he got reach. But who I got in a war, in a war, we know who Tariq is. Tariq is the son of Ghost St. Patrick. Tariq is a murderer, certified, certified already since 15. His first body was a cop. He's certified. No cat. It goes Power Book 3, Power, BMF, Power Book 4, then Power Book 2. But what's your thoughts? What's my thoughts? I mean, you included OG Power. I'm putting OG Power before everything. Then I'm putting Raising Canaan. Then I'm putting Book 2. And I like Force more than BMF. I do. I do. I'm putting BMF at the end. I am. Every other show has better acting in it. Every other show got better acting in it. Every other show. Every other show. The main cast has better actors, more compelling, dramatic actors. I don't care about just action. It's the dramatic scenes that make the show what it is because it tugs on your heartstrings. Right? Man, Tariq always get outsmarted by females. Yo, that's like real life. But do y'all really? But how many more times y'all think that's gonna happen? After everything he's been through, Tasha is the only person who could get over it, probably for the rest of his life. Probably. He's never gonna trust a woman again. Tariq not fighting is an error on Ghost and Tasha's part. Yes, I made a theory video on that too. Hell, even Braden's parents signed him up for boxing. Yeah. I believe that at some point we're gonna see Tariq and Braden in the gym together somewhere, being trained by Davis or somebody. I think that they making it a thing on purpose. I think Davis or somebody's gonna be like, yo, bro, you can't fight. They're gonna be like, yo, you can't fight. And that's where it's gonna go. Force is fake. Yo, B. All these shows is fake. All these shows is fake. They all fake. They all fake. But it's entertaining. Are you not entertained? That's the thing. Like, I'm invested in Tommy's character. I'm invested in what's going on with Diamond, right? And Shorty who name start with S, right? Chicago Jukebox. Like, my favorite character, other than Tommy, is Dopehead Jannard. I think his level of acting is very, very great. By the way, sidebar, those of us who are 90s babies and 80s babies, I found out recently that the guy who plays Jannard was in the movie Hardball. I found that out recently, right? But his acting is great. There are great actors on that show still. That's what makes it better than BMF. That's what makes it better than BMF, bro. Force is garbage. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree, man. What's Shorty name again? What's Shorty name again that got stabbed in the grand finale? What's her name again? I smoke a lot of weed, so I'll be forgetting stuff. Cindy, her name not Cindy. Her name is not Cindy. Anyways, her acting is good on that show. Vic's acting is good on that show. Okay? Their father's acting, Paulie's acting was great on that show. I can't respect Tommy with his plot armor. Yeah. He definitely got a lot of plot armor. And I made a theory that says the next time he gets shot, he will die. So we're liable to not really see him get shot until it's the end of the series or something like that. And he go. I like the fact that they wrapped up the weak storylines on Force. Yeah, so what I found out was season 2 was kind of a reboot to season 1. They had a new showrunner come in, I think, to begin season 2 off. So they got rid of the thing with the stupid actor. With the cop that was extorting Diamond. They wanted to wrap that up. That's why they had him come, and he was way more meaner and like evil than he was in season one because they wanted to wrap that up, right? You know what I'm saying? I like that they did that. Snowfall is better than Force in book 2. Well, yeah, of course. Of course. The writers try to make Tommy like Meech. No, the writers are trying to make Meech like Tommy. Tommy is a fictional character. We seen Tommy have an ambulance business and do criminal activity in a courthouse, right? That's Tommy, though. We're not surprised by that. Tariq will keep getting outsmarted until the final season. He be getting victories too, though. He was taking L's for a minute. He gonna start taking some W's, yo. He is. He ain't even, he kind of been taking L's. Yeah, Shanti, yeah. All Tommy do is win and act like a superhero cartoon. Yo. But it's his inner turmoil that makes us love the character who he is. Claudia, yeah, Claudia. First of all, Claudia is smoking hot. Smoking hot. That's one thing they always do on Starz. They gonna give us some baddies to look at. I promise you. Meanwhile, they showing us how they renewing X-Men 97, and now Rogue is like flat chested and ain't got no buns. But Starz, they gonna show us some baddies. No one cares about Claudia. Claudia is one of the best characters on that show. Stop it, brother. The Force finale was trash. Terrible cliffhangers. It was kind of corny. I ain't gonna lie. But they're gonna make it incredible because they always gonna be able to cross with book 2. That's gonna keep people watching. Oh, hold on. I get my charger, y'all. My phone trying to die. Hold on, B. Oh yeah, we lit. We back like cook cold crack. Forrest had a dyke doing a sex scene. Yo. So what, man? You was liking it on the shot. I ain't gonna lie. I used to like the shot a lot, but I felt funny once I seen the woman who's the cop now in the shot on Force. Once I seen her pull out the dildo, I was like, this show is too much for me. I can't take it. I was like, yo, I can't take it, yo. I can't do this. What up, Nate? I agree with you. The first episode from BMF season 3 is a little bit phoned in. Yeah, man. They got to step it up with the acting, man. I hated Tommy and Tasha making peace. They should have had Tommy kill Tasha, then Tariq goes to war with Tommy until he kills Tommy himself. You want to know why I think that they did that? I think because they already had plans for Tommy being killed by somebody like Proctor's daughter, or currently right now, I think the number one option for killing Tommy is gonna be Junior. And I kind of think Junior is Tommy's son. I kind of think, right? They talking about maybe Ghost son, but here's the thing, right? He looks way too Puerto Rican. But if he was Puerto Rican and white, you can find Puerto Rican and white men who look like Junior. You can find it. You can find that, right? So it's like I think Junior is Tommy's son. And it'll be him who ends up killing Tommy, right? just to avenge his aunt. I do not think Angela was Junior's mother. I don't. She didn't show any kind of motherly concern for him at all. Period. That would be an ass pull, right? Meech has way more threats than Tommy. I mean, yeah, I guess, but I don't know the argument you're trying to make with that, bro. I rock with Vic. I wish he didn't turn to a rat. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was mad. I thought he was gonna go on a crazy villain arc and say, F Claudia, I'm taking over everything. That's what I thought he was gonna do. What they did to Rogue was trash. I'm telling you, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. You know what I seen that I ain't like too? There's a hot blonde woman, right? Who's one of the characters in Madam Web. I seen online she was at the Madam Web premiere with the nice, she had the twins out. They was looking nice, right? Everybody noticed that who watched it, men, women, whoever. It's not hard. It's not, you know what I'm saying? I seen it, and then I watched Madam Web, and I'm like, why did they deliberately like edit it out? Why is she flat chested in this movie? Are we not allowed to see hot women in mainstream movies anymore? Why? Why do they want us to act like women who are way too big are hot now? Why do they want us to think that hot women are not hot? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all, man. Yeah, they need the book too for the ratings to go up because Forrest can't afford to have any guest stars. They need Michael and Gianni. I mean, maybe you're right. The Shy should have ended after season 3 or 2. Yeah, it got crazy after a while. Like, it's just messaging. The Shy just became messaging. Like, it's just not realistic. You're not gonna have a guy like the dude Luther Campbell. That's his name. Luther Campbell. That's his name. You're not gonna have a guy like him whose preferences are what they are, be the kind of well-respected man in communities that we come from. It's just not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, all right? Contrary to popular belief, Black people are still the most conservative people, other than Bible belt thumper, white people. That's just not realistic. I got tired of watching that. Like 3 episodes into season 6, I just stopped watching the show. Totally. I just stopped caring. Right? Tommy's secret son in season 3. Could be. D-Mac should smoke Tommy. That's not gonna happen. Y'all know that's not gonna happen. D-Mac is gonna have a complete, like, he's gonna end up, he's still gonna be in the streets, but he's not gonna like go to war with Tommy and them. That ain't gonna happen. He gonna come around. Sidebar, be watching out for that JP body. JP fuck around and smoke somebody for D-Mac or something. I need that Power Book 5 influence with Tate. They canceled that. That's over. Tate is Power Book 2, and that's it. That's it. They giving that bread to Omari Hardwick. Hey, you gotta always stream this fire. I'm smoking, cracking it up, chopping it up with you. Hey, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna start going live way more, man. I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm gonna start going live way more. I'm gonna have a regular time to go live. I want to get to a point where I'm live streaming every single day. Every single day, because eventually I want to move this to Twitch and I want to be one of the guys that's like not a clown, but I'm streaming and we lit. I'm gonna be reacting to a lot of different stuff. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be funny. We're gonna be getting into music and all different kinds of stuff. All different kinds of stuff. Y'all need to come rock with me. Also, I am a business. You know what I'm saying? My lives will be longer, and I'll be able to live stream more if you guys are giving donations and super chats. I am a full-time content creator, okay? My money come from my views and my promotions and donations. I live in South Carolina, so I've made enough to where I have my own apartment and, I can move around how I want, but I ain't nowhere near rich. You know what I'm saying? I just make enough to live off of, right? But for me to give y'all what y'all want, y'all got to remember this is a business. Just like if I come where you go and I'm providing you a service, and you're providing me a service, and I'll tip you, it's the same thing the other way, man. But I'm going to keep doing this stuff because I love doing this, all right? But not for free all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to start, you feel me? Also, if any of you have anything that y'all want to promote, I'll promote that for you too for a very affordable fee. Okay, this gonna be lit, man. We gotta come up with a name for all the people in the chat who's gonna be checking in on the lives all the time. We gotta come up with a name for everyone. I was thinking Almighty Nation, but maybe someone will come up with something better in the future. But let's get back to these comments. Let me know what y'all think about BMF overall, all the shows on Power. What are some of you guys' ideas for theories and stuff like that? Let's talk about it. Showtime have no other shows on their network. That's why the Shy keeps coming back. Yo, I don't know about no other shows Showtime got either, bro. Be real, man. D-Mac acting ain't even bad because he's playing the street project dude. I rock with his act. Yeah, I think he's been doing pretty good. Yeah, I rock with these streams. This calm. I hope we get a Forest and Ghost crossover. Y'all know we gonna get that, man. And Junior Young smoked Tommy over the death of Angela. That's a fact. All right. Courtney Harrison, what's up? So far, I only like the first season of BMF. Season 2 was trash, and season 3 is all right so far. So I'm saying, like, I think it's too early to tell, B. I think it's too early to tell, man. It's cool, like I said. Like, it's cool. It's cool. But they got to step it up, B. They got to step it up, man. Like, the guest is not going to be enough to make this show entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough. We got to see some incredible acting, some well-written characters, right? Like, I can already tell, what's the dude named Remy? Remy is already the best character on that entire show. He's already the best character on that entire show, bro. He's already the best character on that entire show because of the depth. You think since Big Meat's getting out next year, they'll introduce him to season 4 or 5 and have him play himself since he's going to beat his charges? He didn't beat anything. He's getting parole in 2025 because he already served, what would it be, 19 years? 19 years when they let him out? No, it'd be 20, I think. It'd be 19. I think they should just let the character who been playing him play him. There's no way Meech, the real life Meech, is going to be a better character than the person that's already playing older Meech. There's no way. I think Meech need to come home, keep his head on the swivel. He's a black man who has a lot of power, and he be a target. So he needs to think wisely about how he's moving and how he organizes himself and who he organizes himself with. And I think he needs to just focus on being a father and enjoying his freedom. Because I'm pretty sure he's getting money off the show anyway. It's about his trademark. He don't got to act in it. What do you think about P-Valley? What do I think about P-Valley? Never attempted to watch it. Never attempted to watch a single episode of P Valley. Never attempted. Never attempted. That's on everything. I probably been at a relative's house who was a female and they was already watching it, but I never paid much attention to it because the first time I heard about it, they said it was two men making love. I'm not, after I hear that, I will feel weird now going to watch the show when I never heard about it or was concerned about it before I heard about it. And then they said it was viral because there's two men making love. No, it's different. It's different if I already know a show and then the scene comes on and then I fast forward, right? Like Drew scenes. But nah, never attempted to. Not concerned about it. Like, it's over with. I'm not gonna openly watch a show also where a man in a dress and a fade on his face and a beard on his face is walking around. Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that at all. You think they'll introduce more storylines since he's getting out? I guess they could, but what would it be about? Like, Meech is like 50. What would it be about? Like, I don't think so. I think, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much further they will go. Maybe they'll go for 6 seasons. I don't know, but all the exciting stuff with Meech happening. In my opinion, they should not have shown all that and just show Lil Meech and Da Vinci. Yo, it'd probably be a way less entertaining show. Don't watch P Valley. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm definitely not. It ain't gonna happen, big dog. It ain't gonna happen. But yeah, y'all. My audio interface is coming in the mail on Amazon. Should be here by tomorrow, man. Then I'll be able to do reactions. And also, we're gonna do what other guys who make the same power content as me is not doing. I'm gonna be watching the competition's power videos live, and we're gonna discuss what they talking about in their videos live, and none of them better copyright me or nothing. None of them better try to strike my channel or nothing. They better not, because I don't be hating. You don't want to monetize it, cool, whatever. But don't strike my channel down. I understand I'm the young guard of this and I be putting pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? I've heard some of the subliminals that have been said about me, right? Because I worked the hardest and my production level was cool. That's cool. I'm really him, though. Thoughts on the BMF spinoff, or you think it'll be a cash grab? What would they show in the spinoff is my question. Because Meech about to come home. He been in jail for 20 years. There is no spinoff. There is no spinoff. Because then it would be what? BMF Oz? Where they in prison? Nobody cares about that. They got to take it as far as they can take from the point they at now to the point where they go to jail, or the early parts of them being in jail. Other than that, what else are they going to show us? You think Ghost and Tommy coming in season 4? Do I think Ghost and Tommy coming in season 4? Season 4 what? Ghost? Neo is Greenie? Oh, I thought his name was Big Dog. But Greenie is cool. Hey, that's fire. No one thought about that before. I'm telling you, man. This is why my name is Nate Almighty. I'm a god at everything I do. Failure is not an option. Failure is not an option. I don't care if I'm having a drought and my videos not getting the amount of views that they was recently getting. I understand that all I got to do is work harder, okay? Hard work pays off. All I got to do is keep uploading and stay busy. Stay consistent when you lose motivation, okay? That's why there's no way I could lose. And my moments are always going to come because I believe in myself. I'm a man with a lot of women in my family, and they talk to me like I am a king. They rely on me. They tell me they believe in me. Right? I got kids who believe in me. Right? I'm a lot of women's best lover in the bedroom. You feel me? I got confidence in myself. I don't care who's ahead of me. Eventually, I'm going to be ahead of you. You feel me? If Big Meech get out of prison before season 4, he probably will. A Big Meech voiceover will be insane. That's what I think we can expect. I don't think he's going to be a character, like he's going to replace the person currently playing Older Meech. A voiceover would be cool. 50 says something about a Lamar spinoff. It depends on where they're going to go with that. It depends on where they're going to go with that, man. I don't know if that could sustain an entire show. Mind you, he's a dope head right now. So what's going to happen? He's a dope head right now. And in real life, the character that Lamar is based on, he didn't grow up. I mean, he didn't end up becoming like a leader of the community or anything, where there's a compelling story. And I think the dope head part was made up already. So maybe the spinoff is a crossover. Me too. It's a little bit uninspired. Yeah, like it's kind of like mid-grade, man. It's kind of mid-grade, dog. Like it's kind of mid-grade, a little mid. A little mid. Word, yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Any more closing thoughts on BMF Season 3, Episode 1? Okay. Any power thoughts and conspiracies as we go ahead and wrap this live stream up? I want to thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it. Season opener rankings. Season opener rankings. I mean, we could talk about season 3. Season 3 of Book to Go, season 3 of BMF, and season 3 of Raising Canaan. I'm putting what happened in episode 1 again? Yo, man, we had the introduction of Ronnie, man, episode 1. I'm gonna put Raising Canaan season 1 in front. Then season 3, episode 1, and then I'm gonna do Ghost and then BMF. What about y'all? Like, imagine me coming to New York City and me and Rock, if only BMF wasn't based in real life. Yup, that'd be cool. It would have been cool. Joyce Thomas being the worst mother in Power history was fire. She's absolutely the worst mother in Power history, too. She's the only mother who seems like she don't like her kids. Like, Monet is like a hard ass, but she do care about her kids. She got favorites. She got favorites, but she do care about her kids for real. She does. She does care about her kids. What you think they gonna do with Rock? Because she's gonna get out the way for the new characters. I think there's a possibility that she'll survive, but go into hiding or something, jail or something. Jail or something. Something. Like if they put her in jail, then they can have her coming home while Power Book 2 Ghost is going on. And there's a potential crossover. That's if they want to take it there. That's if they want to take it there. They left the option wide open. By the way, Kanan mentioned her in OG Power. They left it real vague. So they could take it in either direction. All 3 seasons from Raising Kanan are hits. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's a fact. You could tell that because it's the show that comes before OG Power, timeline-wise, they really wanted to live up to the hype. Like, they do. They do. First off, Patina Miller, who plays Rock, she is one of the best actors I've ever witnessed on the screen. Period. Period. Period, yo. Patina Miller is a beast. And I thought that was her first role till I seen some totally other role where she was playing like a Black Valley girl kind of lawyer's assistant kind of totally different kind of character. Like this, like we're talking like Patina Miller, we're talking about a woman who I think already might have won an Emmy, but she's gonna win Emmys. She could win an Oscar one day. Like that's what we talking about. And shout out to Patina Miller for showing her boobies on screen as well. Shout out to her. I could count. We've seen Patina Miller's boobies on screen about 3-4 times. I'm a boobie expert. Trust me, I know. Rate all Power shows in order. That's easy, man. OG Power, Raising Kanan, Book 2, Force. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. And you know what? Raising Kanan might end up being the best out of all of them after the next season or two. Like the way they're going with this Breeze stuff, and if they introduce Tommy and Ghost, I'm still jacking that they did until proven otherwise. All my theories are 1,000,000,000% right. 1,000,000,000,000, trillion, quadrillion, quadrillion. Thoughts on Famous and Braden? You think they're similar characters? I think so. No. I don't think they're similar characters at all. I don't think they're similar. For one, Braden is way tougher than Famous and always was tougher than Famous. Braden is somebody who chose to be in the game, wanted to leave, but realized that he's stuck already, and now he's just going to embrace it. Famous never wanted to be in the game. He just wanted to be a rapper. Famous is a great rapper by 90s standards, too. Like, I watched season 1 over again, week before last, and I had the captions on. Go back to when he performed in that song, Streets Need a Body. He had bars. Bars. Like, that song was barred up. Barred up. Barred up. Braden is nothing like Famous. Braden is a goon. Braden is a goon. He's certified. Braden is certified, yo. He's certified. He's certified. Saved Tariq's life twice. Twice. Tariq saved his life too. He's going to get put down by a Russian. He was going to get put down by the Russian. But we ain't going to see him mess up like that no more, man. Braden got a darker side. I hope they meant for him to have a darker side because I think we seen it, you know what I'm saying, when he threw his unk down the roof. Hey, Nate, I'm out. Hey, thanks for being here. Peace. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. But hey, y'all, I want to appreciate y'all for coming here. Be looking out for my lives in between 6 to 8 o'clock from this point on. from this point on. I'm liable to go live again tomorrow. Sometimes we'll talk power. I got a lot of I like to get like tattoos and go out and do things. I want to incorporate that into it. I got this tattoo yesterday too. Yeah, I got the Morty face to go in my Rick face. So I'll be lit getting tatted and all that. I'll just be doing things. I might catch me. I'll be with some ladies and stuff. Are there videos dropping tonight? No, but I dropped the video 2-3 hours ago. 2-3 hours ago, right? You can go ahead and check that out, my brother. But like I said, I appreciate y'all for being here. Peace.